Good morning, DCHS, and welcome to DCTV Now. I'm Alexis Gibson.
And I'm Varricchio, and these are your morning announcements.
The DCHS Character Spotlight word for the month of September is respect. We would like to highlight 10 nominees who have shown to be extremely respectful. Today's nominee is Aaron Mills.
Ms. Rogers nominated him and in her statement said Aaron exhibited self-respect by choosing to turn over a new leaf this year. Not only did he decide to make a positive change in himself, he made the choice to run for student council in order to make a positive change in the school.
Today's teacher shout-out goes to Kevin Templeton. He stands out to a fellow staff member who said, "I remember thinking how respectful Coach T was the day I met him. He shows great respect to his colleagues and students and models this in a way that encourages others to show respect in return."
If you need an attendance form or an ADAP certificate to get your driver's license or learner's permit, please come to the office and sign the form on the counter. Do not wait till the day before or the day of to request the papers.
Seniors, check your email. Senior Portrait Retake Makeup Day is Monday, October 3rd. The link to the sign-up form is in your email. Only choose one time slot. You can change later if needed. However, there are only 2 opportunities per individual time slot. Choices may not be available later on, so choose wisely the first time.
Please note, this is the only makeup day that's scheduled to be held at our school. Also, these are the photos used in the yearbook. Even if you're not ordering a photo package, we need your photo to be included in your senior yearbook.
Attention, class of 2023. The Balfour representative will be on campus to meet with seniors regarding cap and gown orders on tomorrow during ELT. Please plan to be on campus and attend the meeting at 1.
It's that time again, and Mr. Sweat is gathering the forces of the universe to assemble an esports team. This year, the competitive season won't be starting until February, but we're starting practice and planning as soon as possible. If you're interested in joining the esports team, come see Mr. Sweat in E102.
Do you want to make a difference, a lasting impression, a forever keepsake of your high school years? You can be a part of the DCHS yearbook team. Do you like taking pictures, writing, or a total Karen with organization and/or deadlines? Hanging with people, or just having fun? We absolutely have a job for you. Remember, fun planners are needed as well as Karens. Please stop by Miss Harrison's room and let her know you totally want to be a part of something that all Wolverines will cherish.
Attention freshmen and sophomores, it's your turn to tailgate. This Thursday, September 22nd, meet out front from 6 to 7:30 for hot dogs, music, games, and friendly fellowship. All DCHS freshmen and sophomores are invited.
Need volunteer hours? Here's a message from Cloudland Canyon. We need your help. Our event is taking place this Saturday, September 24th from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Students will receive 3 hours of volunteer time as well as free lunch and parking if they pre-register. There are options of mulching, hiking a trail, and mapping it using their phone or helping to maintain one of our trails through erosion control.
We would love to see your students and their families at this gym we have right in our backyards on Saturday. Contact Juanita at cloudlandcanyon.org for more information.
There will be a college fair this Thursday from 1:15 to 3 p.m. in the Commons area for juniors and seniors.
Do you want to develop your leadership skills? Do you care about making families stronger now and in the future? Do you want to be more active in your community? Do you want to make connections with other high school students in Georgia?
If so, FCCLA is the place for you. To see what this student organization is all about, meet in Miss Witt's room, I-117 after school this Wednesday, September 21st until 4 o'clock. Snacks will be provided and great fellowship will take place.
Attention, today at Jefferson's from 5 p.m. to closing, a portion of your check will be donated to the Dade County cheerleaders, so make sure to head on over there after school. We would really appreciate your support.
Today for lunch, we're having stuffed cheese breadsticks or burritos with the side of Mexicali corn, fresh fruit, chips, and salsa. Now to Mason for some sports news.
Good morning, DCHS. For sports news, softball plays today at home against Chattooga at 5:30 and Thursday against Darlington. And volleyball has a match day at 5:30 against Darlington and 6:30 against Coosa. That's all for sports news. Now back to Alexis.
Thanks, Mason. Now to Buff for the weather.
Good morning, DCHS. Welcome to your local weather forecast. Today will be mostly sunny. The high is 89, the low is 66. So off your weather news, now back to Bella for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Thanks, Buff. Now for the Pledge of Allegiance. Stand, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now for the moment of silence.
Now for Season 2, Episode 2 of Cooking with Casey.
Welcome back to Cooking with Casey. Today we're making salmon onigiri, also just known as rice balls. I go ahead and I get out the amount of rice that the bag tells me to, because who am I to argue with it? I then begin washing my rice. It's very important to wash your rice until it runs clear, because it can make the rice gummy by leaving all those extra starches on there. I go ahead and add about 2 cups of water here, and it's important to notice that even when I add the water into the rice, it's remaining clear. Then pop that into my rice cooker. This type of rice is supposed to be soaked for at least 20 minutes beforehand, but I forgot to do that. Anyways, it turned out fine. I then begin skinning my salmon, because we couldn't find salmon without the skin on it. Do not tell me there's a better way to skin salmon, or to skin fish in general. I'm sure there is. I'm unwilling to learn. I throw my knife down in frustration. I go ahead and I add some sesame oil to the pan, and I immediately knew it was too much oil. I continued trying to use that much oil. I spread it around the pan. I got a spatula and continued spreading it around the pan, thinking, it's fine, this is fine. I later got out a napkin and wiped some of the oil out. I go ahead and I grab my salmon and I put it into my pan, then getting a little bit of salt to season it. I then also add some white pepper on top, just to give it a little bit of extra flavor. I then start frying and cutting it up into small pieces just so it's easier to fit in as the filling. I go ahead and I put that into my bowl. I'm still using the spatula here because I was still worried about the excess oil. I saw Walter at the dinner table. He was demanding his food. As always, I ignored him. I go ahead and I add some Kewpie mayo into the bowl, stir it. This acts as a binding agent, also just gives it a little extra flavor. I sped this portion up because the rice was very hot, no surprise, and I kept burning my hands. But you want to start with just getting a base layer of rice, adding your filling, and then adding some more on top. Throughout this process, you need to keep your hands wet with salt water, cold salt water. It'll just help you shape it, and it will prevent the rice from sticking to you. I shape it into the little triangle form and then go ahead and add some rice seasoning on top of it. This will just give it like a little bit of extra crunch. Also, this is commonly wrapped with nori. Here it is. I take a little bite out of it. It was good. It was good. And this is how my sister eats it, just in a rice bowl form with broccoli on the side.
Tune in tomorrow for your latest updates on DCHS Sports and Weather. I'm Mason.
I'm Buff.
I'm Bella.
And I'm Alexis.
And this is
DCTV Now.
Have a great day, Wolverines.